Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. I recently did a reaction to the Mamas and the Papas, and I was saying how much I loved harmony work, and it's a shame that there's not so much of that around in popular music these days. So you guys, of course, directed me to the Beach Boys. It's so easy. Okay, this is really great singing. Look how chill they are. Look at those high notes, or listen to those high notes. It's so easy for him, and it's all about having a really great falsetto or head voice. Now, people often get confused about what falsetto and head voice is, and that's because it is actually really confusing. Different vocal coaches disagree on the terminology around it dependent on the theory behind it. So especially old opera theory, although it has changed a lot recently, used to be that male head voice was falsetto and female head voice was head voice. But as times have changed and new styles of singing have come in, it has now been more classified as a texture. So that kind of breathy, hooty texture that you get from falsetto, whereas head voice has a stronger sort of tone. Some people classify it still as a mix, and technically it might be in terms of the coordination of the muscles within the larynx that you're using. However, it also kind of depends on the person. So it can be really complicated, and that's why it's confusing. Interesting. I have to talk about how relaxed he is, because often people feel like the higher they get, the more effort they have to put in, but that is totally not the case. It's all about shaping your vocal tract, about using the correct amount of air, having good breath support, and if everything is working in tandem really well, then you shouldn't have to put loads of effort in. But also what's quite interesting is his harmonies. They're using a straight tone, so that means no vibrato, no ooh. When you're vibratoing, you're pitch shifting. So if you're kind of off at different times of your vibrato, then you can end up with little clashes. But because they're using straight tone, that is not happening. It's also so well pitched. Everything is dead on. And in these days, there was no pitch correction. You just had to be that good. You had to have perfect pitch to be within a harmony group like this. And I don't mean perfect pitch as in actual perfect pitch. You can have good relative pitch as well, but you have to be pretty spot on. See that straight tone? Even the low notes. Oh, lovely. I want to see him do it again. The harmonies are so great in this, how they have the moving lines throughout the middle of them. It's just so beautiful. They could just keep on that chord, but there's so many little interesting harmonies going on. I love how they attack the start of each ooh, giving it that little punch to give it a bit more drive. If they were just like ooh, it wouldn't have that energy behind it, but they want to give it that little bit of like we're starting each phrase. It's so delicately done. Oh, so good. Now, listening to that makes me really miss running choirs and doing that sort of work. It's so lovely working with a team of singers, getting that blend, giving people their moment to pop out. Oh, it's just joyful. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.